FPS games put you in control of someone with a gun and typically drop you in some big arena to shoot and explode your way past some enemies. There are some variations of the genre, but you're normally going to play in first person for the bulk of the game, and guns are almost always here. Sometimes you get a dash of RPG elements to spice the games up too. So check out today's list with the 10 best new FPS games to find your next game. So without further ado, let's get started! Starting off at number 10, we have Fun Wars. Fun Wars is a fun game, specially designed to be fully featured wars. The game always has a team match mode, a game mode that has been loved by many gamers around the world, and in this mode, you'll be together with 2 other teammates, fighting against an opposing team also consisting of 3 people. Your job and your teammates are to take down as many enemies as possible within the time limit. Work well with your teammates to achieve ultimate victory! In addition to the team match mode, the game also has many other game modes such as single player, where the whole battlefield is only you. Take down anyone in your line of sight, or hide to take down anyone unexpectedly. Before we get going, let me introduce you to today's sponsor, GameRam. GameRam is a social network app for players of all types. There's a lot of potential in this app. It's a place where everyone shares fun and emotions from playing games. You can find new friends and enjoy your favorite titles together. Share the most hilarious gameplay moments, search for teammates, and discuss the most exciting game news together. This app is absolutely perfect. I love it! It's amazing for the people who want to share their experiences in the gaming community. Subscribe to your favorite games and bloggers to get the latest updates. And have fun in GameRam. Support our channel by downloading GameRam today. Good luck, and I'll see you there! Moving on to number 9, we have 2 One Shootout. This is a very dynamic first-person shooter with low poly graphics, which not only looks very solid and high quality, but also successfully conveys the impression of action in a futuristic setting. The space station, the surface of other planets, and other similar locations will suddenly become a battlefield for our character, and dozens or even hundreds of opponents. Various types of weapons, convenient controls, dangerous opponents that wisely hide and use their arsenal, as well as a long duration will please all fans of exciting shooting games without exception. Coming in at number 8, we have Cops and Robbers. This is an action game where you explore an enormous world made of pixels and full of enemies for you to shoot. You can customize your character and select whatever weapon you want, then access different modes as you try to survive in this hostile environment. First, choose the character you want to play with. It's worth noting that you can choose the color of every feature and equip it however you want. This makes going to battle lots of fun since you can make it totally customized, and you can even modify certain aspects of the map where each battle takes place. Next up at number 7, we have Call of Battle. Call of Battle is an action survival shooter war game. You are one of the special forces on the battlefield to accomplish your tasks. Take out the enemy and be careful. Don't let those things get you. Show some commando actions and enjoy commando adventures. The game is designed for fans of solo passage in the conditions of the sole execution of all set orders, as well as fans to collect firearms, improve it in various ways, pump the character, and so on. Here it's more than enough, as well as locations saturated with dangerous opponents and unexpected development of situations. Well, good graphics add the right level of entertainment to all this, which lasts throughout the game. Down to number 6, we have FPS Cyberpunk. This is an FPS shooter where you don a futuristic suit to eliminate all the enemies that stand in your way. Immersed into levels full of detail, you could enjoy shooting your opponents as you try to protect yourself from their attacks. There are surprisingly realistic graphics that accompany a frenetic soundtrack. To move around the level, you just have to touch the left-hand side of the screen. Bear in mind that you'll fire automatically, so all you have to do is aim at each enemy. In the game, you can move around collecting various things that make you stronger in battle. What's more is you also have the option of changing weapons, or making use of what defeated enemies drop. Moving on to number 5, we have World War II. This is a multiplayer shooter set in World War II. Here, 2 teams of up to 5 players each can face off in enormous settings, many of them being recreations of important historic events and battles. At first, you'll only have the classic team deathmatch mode unlocked. However, as you play and level up, you'll be able to unlock 5 more game modes, including arms race and knives only, just to name a few. At the beginning of the game, you can choose between the 4 big participants in World War II: USSR, the USA, Japan, and Germany. You have to choose one nation for when you play on the Allied side and another one for when you play on the Axis side. Next up, at number 4, we have Bullet Angel. Bullet Angel is an FPS created by the developers of Xshot that immerses you in exhilarating missions that are crawling with enemies. For the most part, all you have to do is identify the enemies to shoot them while you try and dodge the rival ammunition. In Bullet Angel, you'll find settings, weapons, and characters developed using the Unreal Engine 4 graphics engine. Without a doubt, this means you'll find realistic settings where you can easily identify all the enemies. Plus, the title offers intuitive controls that are completely developed with touchscreen devices in mind. In Bullet Angel, you'll also find this classic game mode where you can move around freely to shoot at your rivals. Coming in at number 3, we have Battle Prime. Battle Prime is a first and third-person shooter that challenges you to control primes, virtual soldiers specifically designed to face each other in exciting online duels. Each prime has its own special skill, so you have to learn to master them perfectly. The battles last approximately 5 minutes. In each game, 2 teams of up to 6 players must face each other in wide settings, where the goal is to destroy as many enemies as possible. Every time you destroy an enemy, you earn points. The first team that reaches 100 points wins. Overall, this is an excellent multiplayer shooter with one of Android's most powerful visuals and a customizable control system that's well suited to touchscreens. Next up at number 2, we have the Origin Mission. This is an online FPS in pure Counter-Strike style where you can face other players from around the world in epic battles over the internet. There are more than half a dozen different game modes, among which you can find some old well-known ones like Bomb Defusal Mode or the classic Team Deathmatch. Just like in Counter-Strike, you can choose the weapon you want to buy at the beginning of each round. You have a huge range of weapons, including multiple shotguns, sniper rifles, and more. You can also unlock and equip dozens of special skins for each of the weapons, customizing your gaming experience. The different game modes in the Origin Mission guarantee a variety that many other games of this kind can't offer. And finally, at number 1, we have War After. War After is a multiplayer team-based FPS that's similar to Counter-Strike and Call of Duty Mobile. In this case, 2 teams battle it out in medium-sized settings with rounds lasting about 5 minutes. Your objective, depending on the setting, is to get more points than the rival team by taking control over different areas of the map. As usual in these types of games, as you play and level up, you'll be able to improve your team and unlock new weapons and skins. When you start out the game, you'll only have an assault rifle, 1 character skin, and a shotgun. Either way, that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed it, please do me a favor and drop a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe with the notification bell turned on so you don't miss out any future videos. Sorry, there is a garbage truck outside right now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.